Hey guys, real quick, make sure that you stay all the way to the end of this video for a special announcement. How's it going, guys? White Rabbit here. I'd like to talk to you all today about yet another YouTube channel that I came across recently that I believe have sold out. It's incredible. I don't know. Maybe I'm just now waking up to this stuff, but it seems to me like there is some serious activity going around on these major YouTube channels lately. I think something big must have happened behind the scenes, because for this many of them to all of a sudden be ringing bells in my mind is pretty unusual. And I decided that I wanted to go ahead and talk about this one in particular as well, because I can use it as an opportunity to discuss one of the biggest lies being perpetuated in our society today, which is the evolution theory. So, let's get into it. The particular channel in question that I am talking about is a channel called SourceFed. This channel should be of particular interest because it is a news channel. It is something that many people turn to when they begin to not quite trust the mainstream media, and they're looking for also something that maybe be a little bit more hip. So they turn to channels like this, which basically just present the official news stories in an attempted comedic manner. And in particular, I'm talking about this video right here.
Look at this bird. Now look at a dinosaur. Now back to the bird. Now back to the dinosaur. Now back to the bird. If your brain is saying these two are more similar than Cocoa Krispies and Cocoa Pebbles, then you can thank the 2015 Subaru Legacy for bringing you this story.
Yep, folks, that's how they do it. That's how they indoctrinate and brainwash people into believing evolution. Now let's continue.
In 1860, a German quarry worker stumbled upon a fossil of a very, very old bird, the Archaeopteryx, from the Jurassic period, right around the time that Darwin published On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection. These two events, plus the fact that the Archaeopteryx appears to be a wonderful transition between a bird and a dinosaur, gave fire to the theory that birds are the greatest of the great, great, great times a million grandbabies of dinosaurs.
Now keep in mind, she's presenting this story as if it's all completely factual, and she's drilling it into your head. And what propaganda piece would be complete without some kind of symbolism / double meaning in it?
Gave fire to the theory that birds are the greatest of the great, great, great times a million grandbabies of dinosaurs.
Now, before we get too much further into this, I want to steer you guys towards several links that I will leave in the description below that go through and explain why this is inaccurate. These scientists claim that these fossils have feathers in them that display dinosaurs having feathers, and that's just flat out not true. What those things are that actually appear to be feathers, yeah, they look like feathers, but they're not feathers. And there are a bunch of articles, like I said, that I will link to below that clearly explain what that is and why they are not, in fact, considered feathers. But then again, people don't normally delve too deep into these things. Unfortunately, most people just take these things at face value. And of course, with some good-looking brunette presenting it to you as though it's fact, why wouldn't you believe her?
And today, not only is this theory widely accepted,
that right there, my friend, is called herd psychology, or herd mentality. They desperately want you to believe that everyone else already believes it.
scientists have actually figured out how the creepy velociraptor that almost ate those adorable kids in Jurassic Park became the feathered flying birds we love to watch today.
You guys are going to love this. Anyone with half a brain will look at this evidence she's about to present and understand that this is not evidence. But she claims that they have proven that this is fact.
A new study was published where researchers were able to create a family tree linking certain dinosaur species to the earliest bird.
So basically the evidence that they're bringing up is this chart that scientists who already believe in evolution came up with, where they made this chart that illustrates their unproven theory. Remind me again how this is proved?
Not to mention, scientists already accept the idea that there were dinosaurs capable of flight, one of the main job requirements to be a bird.
Again, not evidence, but sufficient in convincing people to believe what the scientists say.
There are still naysayers out there.
But wait a minute, you already presented it as though it was proven fact.
Scientists have actually figured out how the creepy velociraptor that almost ate those adorable kids in Jurassic Park became the feathered flying birds we love to watch today.
They certainly do try and make it seem as though it's an unbiased story.
Most arguments against the theory say that there is still a lack of sufficient evidence to show lung and finger development or a misinterpretation of anatomy, whatever you choose to believe.
But as usual, they're very dismissive of it. If you have a different opinion, They dismiss it as whatever you choose to believe.
Whatever you choose to believe.
But see, you never see creationist opinions in the mainstream headlines. Why do you think that is, folks? Oh, and just in case you couldn't tell that this story was slanted,
Today's science points overwhelmingly to the fact that when you see a hawk diving to catch its prey, you're getting a sneak peek 150 million years into the past.
no it doesn't. The overwhelming evidence suggests that the Earth is less than 10,000 years old, people. Do your research. So there you go, guys. Is SourceFed a sellout? I think so. There's a lot more evidence that I can point to that would suggest that they are a sellout. For one, the number of subscribers and views that they get on a regular basis, and all the other varying issues that they tend to push. This channel was actually one of the very first channels on YouTube to push the Ice Bucket Challenge, so that should tell you something. But I don't know. This could be just her crazy opinion, but then again, it is sponsored by Subaru, so you never know. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you would like to do more research besides the links that I leave in the description of this video, I also have a playlist about creation versus evolution on my channel titled Truth in the Bible. So take a peek at those videos if you guys still haven't done very much research on creation versus evolution. I think it'll really open your eyes to what's actually going on here. As for the big announcement that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I started a new channel. I have a backup channel / slightly different channel that I'm putting up. It's called The Hatter. I decided to call it The Hatter. Might as well keep with this whole Alice in Wonderland theme. And because the videos that I'm going to put on that channel are going to be a little wilder than the ones that I put on this channel. A lot of times something will pop into my head similar to these YouTube sellouts, or something that I see on TV or something like that I want to share with you guys, but I don't think really fits on this channel. And that's why I made the second channel. It's not just a backup channel in case something does happen to this channel, but it's also a channel that I'm going to be able to put some slightly different stuff on. So if you guys like what I have to say about things, if you agree with my opinion, if you'd like to hear more, please subscribe to that channel. A link for that will be in the description as well. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thanks, and God bless.